over the next 100 laps, who is going to prove to be the master of Stockton 99. The field comes out of turn number 4, and we are green.
Nice and clean through turns number 1 and 2. And is Peterson going to lead? And it looks like he will.
Picking up where these two left off last weekend at Irwindale Speedway.
Jeffrey Peterson's on a hot streak here this season. Back-to-back wins at the bull ring. And now we have a battle for the second spot. Philpot, the local racer, taking a peek to the inside of Lenny White. Tri-City Towing, first and second in qualifying. Parker Malone on the outside in the 36th, and electing the outside momentum. Parker Malone in the third spot. The 250s now battling for fourth. Look at this action up front. Now, thankfully, to these drivers, you're not missing much because everybody behind are also spectating this front pack as well. They're just cruising and letting these first 4 or 5 do all the...
bumper from Malone to Lenny White.
And we've seen bumpers applied from these two before, amongst other races. Now 3 wide for third.
That's Huddleston down to the inside. Philpot trying to keep his nose on the outside. He does do it.
With us here, he was piloting this car before out at Vegas, and he's going to continue it on into Stockton. But he's got a mirror full of the 6 of Mike Beeler.
So again, this is a battle for the 8th position.
They're taking up all the TV time.
Oh, Mike Beeler.
Bryce didn't like that.
I don't think so. Now it's Chapman's turn on the inside as Beeler takes 8th, battles for 9th. Chapman wanted to shut the door there. Might still do it.
And that was just a bad turn of events there for Bryce. Now let's take a look at the other Beeler battle. Hans Beeler still not able to get by Galswick, and they are going to be lap traffic if this continues on.
Every weekend has had something major to look at. Maybe hoping that it gets a little less exciting in front of the windshield.
Now looking for a clean race, though she's been doing great. Podium in the last few races, so that's what you want.
Yeah, it's gone well for her.
Not for the people in front of her.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering if Hans Beeler's starting to develop an issue. He used to be on the bumper of Galswick, and in the last couple of laps, he's lost multiple car lengths.
One of his cars fallen off now.
Yellow flag is out. Maybe it was just that. As we get to 35 laps into this race, competition yellow comes on out.
We go back to green here for the restart. Lap number 35. Jeffrey Peterson out to the lead out of turn number 2, and now the battle is for third. Parker Malone on the outside of Philpot. The disadvantage will be the outside here, and now they tank slap through 1 and 2. But now Malone will get the advantage here on the outside with the more banking up high. Can roll that momentum a little bit better. Coming through turns 3 and 4, now into 1. Andrew Chapman to the inside of Kenna Mitchell.
That was close. They're going to try 3 wide. At least Mike Beeler wanted to.
Andrew is getting used to the short track thing, and I think he's now not afraid to go elbows out if he needs to.
Got the bumper, so I feel like this area is a matter of time, a ticking time bomb right now. You see Bazanson looking at the inside of Rusbarski. They touch.
They're still touching.
And then ahead of them, I'm going to just have you keep going back and forth because we got Mike Beeler all over Chapman. It's all good stuff right now.
It's great.
And it is past the halfway point. Yeah, big surprise, right? So we're back here looking at this battle again. Battle for 10th.
And if you're behind Ruzbarski, meaning if you're Bezanson or Goldswick, since they're side by side, now is the time to maybe try to close in on that rear bumper so you can follow somebody through. And it looks like that's what Bryce might be doing. He's going to stick to the 2 and now stick behind the rear bumper of the 51. And he's going to hang out the 2 of Beeler. Planned and perfect. But now he's got to get by.
And get away. Oh, that's not going to work.
Are we stuck? I think we were stuck that whole front straightaway. Somehow Hans Beeler was able to break free.
Wow.
And that probably only makes him even more upset.
Philpot is off the pace on the front straightaway. You were just talking about how it looked like this car was coming to life.
I thought he was closing in on the 36 and Malone, but in fact, he's done for the night, it seems.
These lappers have to survive 5 more laps before our guaranteed competition yellow. Goldswick is going to fight Peterson for this, but will he have enough? It's going to be big.
Might do it.
Goldswick to the inside of Hans Beeler.
I'm watching these two. Jeffrey, keep an eye on the leader.
Got you for the leader. He's still trying to get around Bezanson. Bezanson going to take away the exit, crosses the line. The yellow stays, or comes out, and the 11 stays on the lead lap. You know what I'm figuring out? Is I'm like your cheap electronics these days. You leave me out in the heat, I'm not going to function right the rest of the day.
Right. It's a full moon night, Jeffrey.
Oh, man.
Maybe you took the software upgrade and it took you out.
10 races coming into this event. He's won. Can he make it? 10 of 11. Green flag and a stacked up start.
That could be what Peterson did not need.
Now yellow will come out, and the conversation's probably going to involve the 55.
Understood the assignment. As we go back to green.
Ooh, Parker Malone.
Malone up the track into Huddleston.
Hold on, Trevor. Uh-oh, that's not gonna work. We got a car spun out in turn number 2. We've got that madness.
And that's gonna collect Mike Beeler in the 6 in a big way.
What happened?
So, getting through the gears, into turn number 1. The white 36 Malone on the inside. Don't know if he locked up the brakes. He slid into the 50. Let's see if the 6 got into the 36. Let's see. Let's take a look here. So up through the gears. Into turn number 1. It looks like Parker lost the front end.
Yeah, it looks like he got on the brakes and it went straight.
And he clips the 50 of Huddleston, who's sliding, hanging onto it, and it just completely out of control at that point. Mike Beeler gets collected, and you saw Kenna Mitchell spin to the inside. I wonder if she got some contact as we look back. So again, you'll see the rush into 1. And the 7 car, Chapman was right there, and Kenna tried to avoid. She saw this about to happen.
Yeah,
right there.
I thought Trevor had it saved, and almost did, and of course, Beeler nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Lap 30 restart once again.
Somebody was banging on that rev chip.
Yeah, they were.
But nobody had an issue, it seems. Look at Peterson trying to get ahead of the 55 and does out of turn 4.
Oh, Huntsviller with contact. Kenna Mitchell. They almost go around. Huddleston charging from the rear. Oh, and now it's going to be Rusbarski to the inside of Zanson. Behind them, Hans Bieler, Kenna Mitchell.
Yeah, Kenna's trying to paddle her way forward as fast as possible. This race winding down quickly here on this quarter mile.
They're closing in on Galswick. How will this play out?
Lenny White is looking.
Trying anything he can to close in on Peterson. Actually loses a little bit of time that time by. 2 laps to go. The 28 of Galswick. In the line of your leaders. White flag is in the air. Peterson's got to be smart on this last lap.
Galswick looking to be respectful, but he's still running at pace.
Through the final 2 corners. It's not going to play a factor. Jeffrey Peterson will cross the line, taking home another victory.
Rusbarski looking, and Bryce is going to hold off. And this other 3-car pack. Congratulations, now 3-time winner of the zMAX Cars Tour West. Presented by El Bandito Yankee Tequila, Jeffrey Peterson puts it in victory lane tonight at Stockton 99 Speedway.
The guy who says, I will win the whole thing.